Hey friends, if your December already feels like a lot, we've got your back. We made a free, Joyful on Purpose holiday guide to help you figure out what actually brings you joy and what you can totally let go of. It's simple, grounding, and honestly, kind of a breath of fresh air. Sign up for our newsletter to download it. The link is in the show notes, or you can go to chasingbrighter.com to get your free guide.
Welcome to the Chasing Brighter podcast, the podcast created as a guide to make midlife the best life.
Are you ready to embrace the next chapter of your life with confidence and excitement? Your best life is just a listen away. Hi, Kelly. How are you doing today?
Hi, Jess. I'm doing great.
We're still in the studio together, and I know something that you had wanted to talk about was why the holidays feel like back to school for us women, moms, but louder.
I thought that was interesting. Like, I saw this headline about this and I was like, what? And then the more I thought about it, like, it does, December feels like back to school. Like, there's a lot of activity going on. You're getting thrown things from all these different directions. It's a shift in a routine, right? Which is kind of what back to school is too. And what do you think about that?
I feel like we're being pulled in all different directions. However, I feel like I opt out. So I think it's true, but I feel like in back to school too, I've opted out a little bit, but I feel like I opt out even more. So, I was thinking, here are some things. The school has ornament painting night, opting out. There's a school dance, opting out. They have a little elf gift shop, opting out. So Giovanni got the little envelope to buy all the crap at the school store for the family. I gave him money to buy something for himself. And what I've done the past few years is just have Gabby take them to Five Below.
Yeah.
Or the Dollar Tree or TJ Maxx or whatever. And then like last year I took the kids and there's a little strip mall that has TJ Maxx, Burlington Coat Factory, Big Five, and Dollar Tree. And then they just all together get a gift for everybody on the list.
I love that.
Which is more fun. And then you don't have to, I don't know. So.
Well, I'm sure I talk about this every year, but speaking of the gift stuff, is remember what Beckett's school does.
I know. No one listens to me.
It's my favorite thing, which is the Winter Wonderland, where all these families just donate. You just donate things that could be giftable. And so it's basically like a Salvation Army store.
Is it money? Do they pay or no?
You get Bobcat bucks from like
your teacher or whatever.
Yeah, they give you for like rewards.
Okay.
A reward system.
So no money is exchanged. It costs nothing for anyone.
No, it costs nothing for anybody. And then parents volunteer to be help shop for the kids and also be gift wrappers. So
yes.
Anyway, the kids always find things to buy for themselves as well. But I love that. And I usually try to volunteer. I think I am definitely similar to back to school. I'm trying to limit where I get involved.
Yeah.
And how much on that stuff.
And my gift list is so much smaller than it used to be. I'm not being crazy.
This year, in terms of back to school, I guess it's different in that we're kind of slowing. Well, actually, we're kind of picking up. Sports is picking up again in December. So that's going to be for Wes. So I guess the schedule just shifts. But the other part too is we've got invited to a couple of Christmas parties, which we normally don't attend. And so trying to squeeze those in, too, I guess, gets busy.
So this is funny. I wonder if there are any listeners who know what I'm talking about, but there is a Christmas party we've invited to every year. And we weren't invited last year. And, so I was like, oh, we're not being invited anymore. I don't
have any
did you go feelings.
To it?
Yes.
Oh.
When we could.
Okay.
But I don't have any feelings about it. And they went to send us the invitation for this year, and they were like, oh my God, I didn't invite you last year. And I wondered why you snubbed us. And So I thought that was funny.
You know, that's funny on the, like, we got to save the date for Brian's cousin's wedding as in Mexico City. And this was like the last couple weeks. I was like, we need to go. If we're going to go, like, we need to book travel. And we never got an invitation. And so I was like, Brian, should I like email them and be like, hey, what are the details of your wedding? Because like we need to book travel. And so I was like drafting it. And then I was like, should I send it? It seems so rude. Like, I'm assuming maybe they sent us an invitation. And so anyway, Brian was like, let's check the mail one more time, because we check the mail like every 2 weeks.
We never check our mail.
And so it was in there. And it was funny because Brian was like, well, let's check with my mother-in-law to see if she was like, oh yeah, I got it like 3 weeks ago. I was like, oh crap. We hadn't checked the mail since Halloween, which was crazy. But we just don't get that much mail anyway. So going back to this topic, right? So I feel like it does feel back to school.
But I feel like it's more optional.
It's different. I think you can say no to stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And maybe with back to school, it feels more obligatory.
Yes. That's how I feel. But I think a lot of our listeners might be feeling the way we used to feel, where you're wrapping gifts and buying gifts and running around and being super stressed out. And if you are super stressed out, we encourage you to listen to our December episodes where we're talking about intention, creating a joy,
self-care.
I can't say, that's very difficult for me to say, joy hierarchy.
Mm-hmm. It's like rural Kansas.
Yes, but like really like taking some time to think about what's important to you. And it is fine. We also gave out some permission slips in our December episodes. And so we're handing out more. Here's some more permission slips. Don't do it if you don't want to do it.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like at my ripe old age of 47, I've been telling my clients this for years, and it's like a light bulb for them. If it's not an 8 or a 9 out of 10, don't do it. Don't eat it. Don't go. You know what I mean? It's like, to me, if I'm not going to get just joy out of it, I don't want to do it.
I mean, that's great. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. So really tap into what's important this year. And like this, there can be all of this pressure and all of these obligations that can be super stressful, like the back to school season is. But we encourage you to tap into yourself. And if you don't want to do it, don't do it.
Thanks for listening today. If you loved today's episode, share with a friend. Are you ready to chase brighter days ahead? Subscribe to Chasing Brighter now, and let's embark on this exciting journey together.